started working in an industry where makeup was going to be a part of my everyday basically, so I picked up a lot of tips there. And I think the best teacher is yourself. You have to practice on your own face, because there are going to be things that you can do better than makeup artists. Like, there's a certain point where they hand you something and you do it because there's one way that you like it and one way that it works. For me, that's my brows. Super caught up about my brows and my nose contour. Because I'm black, you know, that's a very special nose. Next is going to be a little bit of eyelid drama. Beach please. Beach please. Get it? Yeah. I'm gonna start with the pink on the lids because it says summer, sunset, love, drama, bitches. That was easy. I always like to warm up underneath my eyes, give it a little definition. What kind of day I'm having really determines how I'm gonna apply this. Most days you just wanna go right by the lash line. But like a day like today where I've barely had any sleep, you wanna get all those little bags right there. But the creases, they show up. If they're there, they're gonna show up. Like, see that right there? Now I have to blend that out. This is the fun part. I'm gonna use the same palette. Blush is also something that depends on your mood. You know, sometimes you're trying to give a little natural vibe, give a little bronze, like a little hint. And then sometimes you just want to go ape, like right now. Like, I want to give you guys a vibe. And my vibe for summer is more is more. You definitely want to smile when you're putting on your blush. Here's your face, and there are your cheeks. See? As soon as you smile, you know exactly where to put that, okay? I'm gonna stop now. Now I know you guys noticed that I've been using this really like cool brush, which I like to call my shark toothbrush, but it's a cheek hugging brush. It's made perfectly for your cheeks. Now I wanna try some of this. See that? And I can get really carried away when it comes to highlight. I'm really good. I layer highlighters all the time. There's a technique to it. You just have to figure out what kind of look you're going for. And the colors need to make sense together and blend together. This is like, whoa, this is giving me my life right now. Highlight my nose bridge with the same brush. Boom. I can even take this and go into my brow bone, just like that. I think the key to highlighter is not being afraid of it. There's always ways to play with highlighter. It doesn't only belong on your cheekbone. A lot of people think that. Makeup is fun. It's there to play with. I like to do the corner of my eyes because it gives you a little zest or oomph, as a lot of people like to call it. Look at that. Next, I want to do lips. This looks fresh, like it's in the vein of what I'm trying to do. It looks pink right here. You see that little bit of gold? Look how much it really shows up. Oh! Guys, I mean, you guys. Look at that. Kind of cute. Voila! The next and final step is body. I know you guys know how much. It's a brand new one. I know you guys know how much I love this product. I do need this kabuki brush because this is where the magic lies. The inspiration behind the body lava, for me, I always used to go to the Caribbean, home, Barbados where I'm from, and every single time I would sit there and make body glitter makeup with like oil and eyeshadows that I crushed up and pigments, and I would just blend it all together to make this nice little glowy thing, and I'll have to keep it in like a plastic cup the whole trip. And I always thought I could never find the perfect body makeup, so I made Body Lava, and it is glorious. Look at it. I think I'm ready. Woo! Where are we going tonight? We're going to the club. I hope you enjoy my tutorial because I'm done. Right.
Cool, let's cut.